Hello Mia's Nation, once again I welcome you to Mia's Cuisine. How are you all doing? I hope the weather is treating you guys fairly. And if you are like me, in a month's time school will be out in Edmonton. I know somewhere in the States it's already out, so enjoy with your kids. Whatever you have planned, take advantage of it because they grow so fast. Can you imagine? It's summer in Edmonton. I can't be happier. I hope you feel the same way as I do. Anyway, let's get to what is cooking in my kitchen. What I will be showcasing today is Njansang stew fish. Means Njansang stew with fried fish. It's just a dash of Njansang that brings out the taste, the flavor. So let's get into what you need to make this stew a memorable one. Okay, you need some Njansang. This is my Njansang. That's how it comes, and you blend it. All you need is just a tablespoon. You need a tablespoon of Njansang, that's it, and you dissolve into water. So that's what I did. A tablespoon, put a little bit of water to dissolve it. You also need fresh tomatoes. You have to chop the tomatoes with a knife. I chopped it with a knife because I like to see the crunchy. I don't want it to be all blended, or you can use a blender but make it great, not actually blend. And you also need some bell peppers. I'm using yellow today. Sometimes I use orange or red, or you can either use green to bring out some flavor into it. You also need some spices. My spices there is made up of celery, cilantro, green onions, and parsley. So I chop those spices, and you need some onion to fry in your oil before actually putting your tomatoes. You also need some hot pepper. That is, if you eat pepper. You need Maggi, salt to taste, or any spice of your choice. And you need your fish. I don't know what you actually use. I use tilapia, but sometimes I use mackerel as well. So I use tilapia. I have a video, the baked fish video, which shows you how I actually get to clean my fish. So you can watch that if you're not aware of how to clean your fish or get it started. But once you do that, you have to cut it to the sizes of your choice. Once you clean, you cut and put a little bit of salt into it and mix. Maybe half a teaspoon of salt into the fish and mix, and we get ready to fry. So that is all you need to make this stew or meal a memorable one. So let's get to the stove and start frying our fish. So in order to fry your fish, you put some oil in the pot, or if you have a frying pan, that's fine, it doesn't matter. When it's hot and ready, you begin frying. You can cover the pot and you stir as it gets cooked. Fry in high heat so the fish doesn't soak the oil. So now it's time to turn sides. When you think it's almost time to turn sides, you decrease the volume of the stove. You decrease the heat. You don't want to burn yourself. No, I don't. Decrease the temperature. and then close the pan again. Our first batch is ready. We remove it and place it in a strainer. While I'm in the process of completing the second batch of the fish fry, you can actually start preparing your stew. So you put oil in the pot, maybe a cup, half a cup. When it's hot and ready, you put in your onion to crisp, then you put in the fresh tomato. Here we are. Pressing the pepper, pressing some salt, the spice of your choice, and the magic. Allow it to cook for about 15 minutes, and just make sure you put an eye on it so it doesn't get burnt, and you stir as you go along. It's been 15 minutes. We'll now put in our spices, celery, cilantro, parsley, and green onion, and put our bell peppers. Everything is fresh from the farm to the pot. We let it cook for another 10 to 15 minutes before we'll then put our Njansang, and if you don't have it, you don't like the taste, you don't know what it is, don't worry. You can still eat your stew fresh just as it is, and just eliminate the Njansang steps. Okay? Our hope is not lost. We can still do without. Sometimes we just need that taste from our motherland. Something that will remind us of home, if you know what I mean. Anyway, let it cook for another 10 to 15 minutes. I'll be right back. It's been 10 minutes, and all of our tomato, spices, bell pepper has been diluted. So let's put now our Njansang, some water in the cup, bit by bit as you go along, to make sure that it's not too light or too thick. We just have a cup handy just in case you need it. Yes, so I actually need a cup. Put your fried fish into it. You might need more water, maybe a cup and a half. Then you allow it to cook for about 10 to 15 minutes so the Njansang can be properly cooked. Like I said before, if you don't have Njansang, at this stage, when you add the water, you just let it to cook again for about 10 to 15 minutes. So the stew can dilute with the fish. At this time, make sure you have enough salt and Maggi to taste, or the spice of your choice. Let's see the texture. Not too thick. Not so thin. And the number of plum tomatoes I used was about 10 that I chopped. So here we are. We've come to the end of our meal. It's approximately 45 minutes to prepare the Njansang stew. So what you need again, like I said, you need the Njansang itself, you need fried fish, you clean out the fish, you cut it into shape of your preference, and you fry it. You need fresh tomato, you need bell peppers, it doesn't matter if it's green, orange or yellow. You need spices, celery, parsley, cilantro, and onion, and green onion. You chopped it up, and you need the salt, pepper, and Maggi. Follow as shown on the video and you will have yourself some Njansang stew. The quantity of ginseng you need is just a tablespoon, and put it into water, a little bit of water to dissolve it. And there's endless possibilities with what you can eat this with. You can eat it with rice, you can eat it with yam, you can eat it with potatoes, you can eat it with plantains, either ripe or unripe, even with cassava. There's a lot, or with the preference of your choice. So go ahead and put this to the test and add this onto your menu. And for the taste of the Njansang, wow, it's just mind-blowing. It's like it's something different. Just a little bit of Njansang can goes a long way. Anyways, it's always fun cooking for you, and it's my pleasure bringing to you new dishes, new ideas, and endless possibilities in your kitchen, so you can share with your family. Thanks again for watching. Thank you for being a fan, and thank you for subscribing in advance, because I know you will subscribe. So go ahead and click on that button. Take care and take care of each other. It's always a pleasure. Love you guys. It's Sarah.